we're about to cook it up here with Chef Bryce from CLTRE Vegan Joint, which is located in Virginia Beach. Excited to have you on the show today, Chef Bryce.
Thanks, Steph. It's excited to be here.
So, me being plant-based, you guys are one of my favorite restaurants, and we've had plenty of interactions with food. And today we're going to be making a mac and cheese.
Yes, indeed.
So let's talk about the ingredients, and then we'll get into all the good stuff that you all are doing at CLTRE.
Perfect, perfect. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a pretty straightforward mac and cheese. There's a lot of different approaches that you can go with the mac and cheese. This one, we're kind of really going to do like a roux and then build it into like a cheesy sauce and mac and cheese. Super simple, super straightforward, right? So my ingredients here, I have a butter, salt and pepper. We're going to be using onion and garlic powder. Flour is going to help us do that roux. We're going to be using a little bit of oat milk, our favorite cheese, whichever that is. I'm going to use Daya, and some vegetable stock.
All right, let's get started.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
with you being at CLTRE, you've been there since about 2021. I know
Correct.
It opened in 2018 by our good friend Love. Who wanted just to provide plant-based options for people in this area. Talk about your experience at CLTRE and how you even come up with the ideas for the recipes, because his recipes are incredible.
Thank you, Steph. Yeah, so when I came to CLTRE in 2021, it was really just intention just to get my foot in the door and align myself with the same kind of eating that I do on a regular. And coming to CLTRE allowed me to really open up my creativity, provide a lot of different food options for different people. I usually take a lot of my inspiration from all of our traditional American fare, brunch items, waffles, French toast, so on and so forth, and keep a lot of what we make at CLTRE Vegan while we're pushing that boundary of explosive flavors. We're also keeping it very familiar. So you know some of these staple dishes, they feel like comfort food, they feel nostalgic.
Right. All right, so what else are we going to add to this? Speaking of flavors, we're going to add our flour next. I want to make sure we get all of this in before our time is up.
We're building our roux. We got our flour, salt and pepper, and then we're going to hit it with our onion powder and garlic powder.
The flavor is so good. I wish y'all could like smell this through the TV.
Right? So yeah, building a roux is like building a gravy. Your flour, seasonings, and butter, straightforward. And we're going to let that cook up just a little bit. Once that flour gets really incorporated, then we're going to add in vegetable stock. We're going to add in our milk of choice and then our cheese of choice.
One thing I love that you all do at CLTRE is that you really take a spin on the traditional things that people like. So like the waffles, the biscuits and gravy, your buffalo wings. This is a great way for people who aren't even plant-based to really experience some different options. So talk about maybe some beginner items at CLTRE that people should maybe try when they come there.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because most people that come in to dine with us are not even actually strictly vegan. They're not just plant-based. They're people looking for a healthier eating option, or some of them are just in transition. They're trying to do that one day a week of plant-based eating, you know?
Meatless Monday or something.
Exactly. I started that way personally, actually, on my personal journey. Yeah, so I like to keep it really familiar for the people, and I really do just take my inspiration from literally CLTRE. Some of the items we have set out here, we use inspiration from, like we have our Hawaiian waffles, so we're always looking to the things you're familiar with to keep the people going, keep the people coming in.
And this smells amazing, Bryce. I think next we're adding in our oat milk.
Yes, our oat milk.
You know what, and oat milk is one of my favorite plant-based milks. I prefer that over like the soy, the almond.
Yeah.
I feel like it gets like really creamy.
Everybody has a preference.
Yes, oat milk is my preference.
But I went with oat milk because oat milk is really good. It has a proper creaminess and texture, like you mentioned.
Now I want to talk about what you all are doing with Support and Feed. In the coming month, you have some exciting partnerships happening.
Yeah, absolutely. Here I am adding my cheese. Yes. So starting this week and ending August the 17th, we're working with Support and Feed to do a school drive. Ending on the 17th, we will be also doing an event that we call Pay What You Can, where we provide affordable plant-based food for the community. And you can also come in and get food supplies for our drive. And yeah, we've loved working with Support and Feed. If you're not familiar, they're an organization that provides plant-based resources and food to underserved communities. So it's been a
Amazing.
pleasure serving the teens and all of the endeavors that they've
I
supported.
think that's amazing. All right, we have about a couple more seconds. We can add our noodles in here, the good part, and then we'll definitely show this at the end of the show for you all. And the info for Culture is on the screen. But Chef Bryce, we appreciate you coming in and sharing this with us, this amazing dish. I cannot wait to try this. And for you all who have not been to Culture, please make your way over there. The Pay What You Can Day is definitely on point. I have been, it's like, hey, you can get all this food for, you know, $10, and on the 17th.
Absolutely, yes,
All right.
come see us.
Thanks, Chef Bryce. We appreciate
Thank you.